Hey everybody, what's going on? Audrey here, the Fit, Fearless, and Faithful Mom. Thank you so much for coming back. If it's your first time joining me, welcome. Welcome to my kitchen. Different video, sort of impromptu. I am doing a bunch of cooking today, so stay tuned. Come on back. All right, so now I have a bunch of cooking that needs to be done. I have two different chicken dishes. I guess technically three, because the third one are chicken burgers, then I might do some shrimp. But I don't know, so no makeup, in like workout clothes and stuff, and I figured like let's take you along what I do for my meal prep and how I do it and why I do it. And I just burned my garlic, so I need to read you that one. But just want to have kind of like a little life chat while I'm cooking and have you just hang out with me and see what's going on. So I need to, I guess first things first is fix this garlic because that's terrible. And yeah, so let's do that. Okay, we're back. Let's try this again. All right, so what are we doing here? I have this chicken and I really like this mesquite seasoning. Well, it's super quick. I don't have to mix anything and it's awesome. So when it comes to meal prep, I've heard like, oh, Audrey, you're at home, so you can cook like all the time and it's no problem. Let me clarify that. But because we do have a lot of stuff that happens during the week and things pop up and things come up, and honestly, whether you are a stay-at-home mom or a working mom, who honestly wants to be cooking every single day? I don't, because I want to play. So meal prepping is super duper big for me. And I do a lot of different types of chicken dishes, one-pot meals. Crock pot meals are okay, but because I know they're quick, like set it and forget it, but I honestly would much rather to cook everything out and have flavors layered. And meal prepping is one of my biggest things. Tuesday through Thursday are busier days, and so Sunday and Monday we usually prep for the week, and definitely love making big batches of eggs and big batches of chicken and all that kind of stuff. And then it just feels really good. Like I think it was last week I made a ton of chili because we are finally getting into some cooler weather and it's lovely. Okay, I'm just gonna let this just sit up here on my counter. Really cool. Okay, that's raw. Let's leave that in here. Really cool. This, what I'm making here, so it's been one of my favorite things. I have sauteed onions, sauteed mushrooms, and chicken burgers, and then I'll put some parsley in it. Yay, put parsley. This has been just a change of flavor because I do sun-dried tomatoes, feta cheese, all this stuff with fresh parsley, and I mix it all together, and I make a chicken burger, and it's delicious. I love it. So find different ways that you can cook and that you can mix things and match things because it tastes really good. I told you I'm doing like a whole hodgepodge, so I'm even doing like fries tonight. Okay, so I have these sun-dried tomatoes and they're julienne cut. So I want to make things easy. If it's already cut for me, it's for me. So let's do a little life update. What has been happening, because our life has been changing, and I think over the next 6 months next 6 months to a year, it is going to drastically change. And I think like just some really neat stuff. We've been meeting some really neat people and making friends with people. We have been doing some traveling, and we just Cody and I went to Colorado for our 10-year wedding anniversary, and it was so much fun. We met some awesome people, just fun. And you know, we sort of met our matches as far as adventure goes. I need a paper towel. Excuse me, Brie. Yeah, Cody and I like to do things, and whenever we go off and we go traveling and such, we want to have an adventure. Like we don't just want to sit and sleep in and nap and do all this. And I know some people love that and that's their vacation, but for us, like when we go somewhere, like I want to get out there and I want to go like do stuff, and I want to explore, and I want to go hiking, and I want to do everything. So we actually did a really cool zip line. It is apparently ranked as the top 5 in the world, and I think like the top zip line in the country. But this one, it was at the Broadmoor, which if you have never been to the Broadmoor in Colorado Springs, oh my goodness, you feel like you're like stepping back in time. It is amazing. It is so beautiful there. So I'd love to be able to stay there because they actually, crazy, they have an all-encompassing resort there. So everything's included, and you can go hiking, you can do this. So we were talking to one of the guys while we were there, and I was like, this would be so cool. So I think that's on our little like travel list stuff. But back to the zip lining. Okay, now I have been wanting to go skydiving, and I have watched so many different videos. Side note, I'm just gonna seriously spoon this into the pan. I have a really hot pan, and so that's how I make my burgers, because it's faster than like making all the patties. Sometimes I do make the little patties and stuff. This stuff feels really hot. Yeah, I gotta lower this just a little bit. This zip line was really cool because there were 5 different, well, technically 10. There were 10 different zips that you could do. And one of them, you would go through the forest, like the trees and stuff. The other one that I picked, what was it called? I forget, whatever, it doesn't matter. But this one that we did, it was over the canyon. And they start you off small so that the zip lines, the zips get progressively longer and progressively faster. So it was so neat because you started off in the trees, and then when you got to the 3rd zip that they call, like after that it's the commitment, you go on, it's 2 football fields long of suspension bridges. Like when I say suspension foot bridges, it's 2, what is it? 2 by, you know, like the really thick, like it's like the thick boards that are long. They just had 2 of those. So I was like, and it's a suspension rope bridge. So you have like these ropes, it's crazy. And so I was fine with that. Okay, now, I was really nervous at first, but I thought I was okay after the first zip line. And then after the second, like when I was on the second one, I freaked out because I got so scared. Where's my, oh, here it is. So on the second zip line, I freaked out. I like starfished out on the line, was screaming. I apparently scared the dog that was below us and stuff. And I was like, Cody, I don't know if I can finish this. Oh my goodness, but I'm not a quitter. And so I did it. And on the 3rd zip line, that was like, I was like, oh, okay. It was kind of that feeling like I'm not in control. And I didn't like not feeling in control. And you're not, I mean, you're hurling yourself down a gorge and canyon and stuff. But after the 3rd one, I calmed down. I was like, oh, this is fine. Like, you're fine. You're fine. This is so much fun. This is amazing. Like, you're doing it. This is fun. Now, after the 3rd one, after the suspension bridges, you get to the 4th zip. And it sends you down. It's 600 feet off the ground. And then it's 1,200 feet long. So you have a lot of time to think, and you're going like at 40 miles an hour, and then you, this place has the only free floating platforms in the world. Go look it up. It's whatever. Go look up, just look up the Broadmoor and like adventure or whatever. And so it's really neat. So you're like standing on this free floating platform. There's like nothing underneath you, and you're like, oh my goodness gracious. So you zip down this 1,200 foot thing, and then you have to go down 1,800 feet. It's 300 feet down. Like when you zip down, like you're plunging 300 feet down, and you don't get that like stomach drop. It was really bizarre because I don't like that feeling, which is why I did not want to do this. But seriously, it was after I like composed myself. I'm telling you, number 1, I was fine. Number 2, I freaked out. so after I composed myself after number 2, it was so incredible because you're just hanging. You're like hanging and you're going, oh man, it was so cool. I'm gonna have to show you some footage of that because it was just fantastic. It really and truly was. I need to get, where is that? Oh, here it is. Yeah, we had such a good time in Colorado. We went on a 9-mile hike. We did go skiing. I haven't been skiing in 10 years, and so that was a ton of fun. Look, if you're not dating your spouse and stuff, I'm not saying you have to like go on some like big trip. Date your spouse. You know, one thing that Cody and I were talking about, and you're not, like, go do something with them. Forget the flowers, forget the jewelry, that does nothing. Like, go do something with them, you know? And so I do have a date video that's gonna be coming out next week or the week after, and for our anniversary, so stay tuned for that. But, okay, I'm gonna cut my potatoes. Let's turn you around this way. Now, in general, life is good. The kids are doing great with homeschooling. One of the things that I've been working on is just chilling out. And you know, it's not a good day. We do the best that we can, and then it's always another day after that. And so I roll with it. I roll with it now. And one of the biggest changes that we have been making though is that Kyler's math program has changed, and so I am very excited about that. She's been doing really well, and I think she's also doing really well because we took away art. And if you check out my stories, you'll see that like she's really good at art, but you know, look, like that's like the fun stuff, and I am all about embracing your passions. And one of the biggest things about us homeschooling is finding the kids' passions and you know, being able to work on those. If you don't get your regular schoolwork done and you don't do it well, like to the best of your ability, like I don't expect hundreds on things. What I do expect is for you to do the best to your ability. And so anyway, so with math, we have been just hasn't been doing right. And so I changed to Math UC, and it's been working really nicely for us because, you know, it is a mastery program, but she can watch the lesson and then she does it on her own. Because I've been spending so much time, and things just haven't been clicking. Anyway, whatever. We're making changes. Another change I made this year is that we do all of our subjects together. If you're not doing your subjects together, I highly encourage you to do that. Oh, okay. Check this out. I have a bottle from olive oil. If you don't have a bottle for your olive oil either, or I know like they make like fancy like spray bottles and stuff, go to the dollar store and just get you a bottle because it's so much easier. Right now, one of the biggest, like, this one of the latest things too is that we actually are leaving on a road trip for 4 weeks. We went last year for just about 3 weeks, and this year we are going for 4. And we're actually going back to my old stomping grounds. I'm from the Northeast, and so we are going up the East Coast and then down through the Smokies, and it works out that we can take the kids skiing. That's great. If we can't, not a big deal. We'll eventually take them. But for this, it's going to be really historical, and we stay at Holiday Inn Expresses. So I did do a video. I'll link in the description box below, like how we saved so much money last year on our trip. Holiday Inn Express was very good to us, and also having a Capital One Venture card is also a bonus too, because of all the points that you get. I'm just gonna try our little chicken burger and stuff that we have here. Again, it has fresh parsley, sun-dried tomatoes, feta cheese, onions, and mushrooms that were, it's good? Sweet, good. Thanks, guys. The kids just tried it too, and then I have like a bunch of other stuff going on as well. But fitness, I'm gonna be doing some more fitness videos, some more like motivational videos and things like that. So if you have a question, let me know. Sure, P90X. Yes, I've done P90X. I used to be a Beachbody coach. So here's another life update. I am officially, I guess this is old news now, as of September or something like that, but I am qualified again to go to Boston, and I'm really excited because my mental focus is totally different this time. Again, if you follow me on Instagram, like you may have seen like some like my really long runs that I do on a treadmill. And at first I do it on a treadmill because I just don't want to go outside. I just don't. Like sometimes, yeah, it's nice, but it's lonely doing like 18 to 20 miles. Like I can hang with like, okay, a 13 miler on my own, but like any more than that, I'm like, I need a buddy, I need a friend. And so when it comes to distance running, I really prefer to do it on the treadmill, and then I'm able to adjust when I go outside because you have to adjust your gait. But I watch educational stuff and I watch music videos and things like that, so it works out. But yes, I am officially qualified for Boston again, so we'll be heading out there in April. I missed it this year due to a knee injury, and I'm really looking forward. I am going to do another marathon prior to that, and I'm actually going to run it with Cody. We run at a little different pace, but I'm really excited to just get to know people, because one of the things that has changed my mentality is, why am I competing so hard? Like, what am I competing for? And one of my dad's good friends, he does a lot of triathlons, like all over the world, and a lot of marathons all over the world. And he was telling me about all of these different people
that he's met.
Yeah, that he's met. And it's really cool to hear the stories. And so it got me thinking, like, why am I pushing myself so, no thank you. Why am I pushing myself so hard? Because I feel like I'm missing out on someone, because I love meeting people. Like, I want to know, like, what makes you tick? What makes you tick? And so I like asking people questions, and I try to remember as much as I can. Like, when I meet someone, I really try to remember their name and their story. And so I feel like this is going to be such an amazing opportunity. Like, here's where I was a year ago. Cody had said, hey, he was like, yeah, you know, you're probably going to come in, like, you know, after 4 hours. You're not going to come in, like, at the usual 3 hours for a marathon. I was like, no, I'm going to come in, like, super fast. And I'm going to be, like, running and gunning it and blah, blah, blah. And he was like, really? He was like, you're not going to enjoy it? And I was like, I'm going to enjoy it. I was like, but... And so the difference now is that I'm like going to stop and take pictures. And I'll take pictures with people, and I'll like video and just take in the moment, because the way that my knee has been feeling, I don't really see myself decreasing my time anymore. Like, I did 18 miles the other day, and it's certain parts of my knee and certain parts of my leg, really, they were talking to me. So I need to be careful. Work smart. And so I am, and because
Work smart.
Yeah, I do. Thanks. And you know, and focus on. You show me your shirt. I don't know if you can see this. You can see that it has a cross, but it says Strength Team on it. So
Strength Team.
Focus on.
We are the Strength Team.
Yeah, focus on Christ, and not so much, you know, like these goals and gotta do, you know. So that's a change that I made.
We are the Strength Team. Yeah. We are the Strength. I really love this so much.
That's it. Life is pretty good, and we're just, I don't know, just taking every day as it comes. We have some opportunities that are upon us for some big changes in our life, and I'm really excited. And so we are dreaming and scheming, and you know, just really going with the flow. And if you're a person who can't go with the flow, yeah, If you're a person who can't go with the flow, pray about that.
The flow boat.
Yeah. Yep, that's right.
Cheers.
All right, everybody, I'm gonna go focus on what I'm actually doing and I have like these chicken burgers that are right here. That needs to be washed. I have this mustard dish. I love it. It's chicken and mustard and peas and
it's raw chicken.
Okay, it's all cooking. It is. And then chicken burgers and then just regular chicken. I'm gonna put it with some macaroni and stuff. So I will catch up with you later. Thanks for hopping on into my kitchen, and I will talk to you next time. Have a great day. God bless. Remember, tap that subscribe button, tap that notification bell. If I can pray for you in any way, let me know. Yeah, I gotta focus. What?
I have good dreams. Tap it.
You wanna tap it?
I have good dreams.
All right.
Have good dreams.
Have good dreams, because it's
have good dreams.
Right, push the button.
The white
No, the red one. Hey everybody, just want to say thank you so much for joining me again. Remember, check out those recommended videos over here, and don't forget, tap that subscribe button right down here so that you can become part of my community. Tap that notification bell, send me a message, leave me a comment below, and let me know how you're doing, how everything's going. I will catch up with you next time. Bye.